Welcome to the class. Let's start our lesson about English towns. In this lesson, we will learn the location and history about Great Britain. We'll also introduce the origin and the filming locations of Harry Potter. We will have a comprehension check at the end of the lesson. Let's have a snapshot of Great Britain. The distance between Taiwan and the UK is around 9,787.5 kilometers, and it takes around 18 hours to fly from Taiwan to the UK. The UK is 8 hours behind Taiwan. It's around 1 pound to 38 NTD in June 2007. It's usually 1 pound to 40 or 50 over the past 10 years. The map of Great Britain looks like a lying duck, a dinosaur, or a girl with a hat. Due to the demographic settings, there are three names of the UK: United Kingdom, Great Britain, and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The country can be divided into four parts: England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. However, Republic of Ireland is an independent place. The combination of the flag in England and Scotland forms the original Union flag of the UK. In Taiwan, we usually greet each other by saying, "Have you eaten yet?" In the UK, people usually greet each other by saying, "How's the weather?" If we could use one word to describe the weather of the UK, that will be unpredictability. In average, there are 110 rainy days in a year. The best time to visit the UK is from April to June, when the weather is better with more sunshine. Let's move on to the introduction to the history of Great Britain. The history of the UK is the story of different invaders. The first invader was Romans, and they invaded England and Wales. After that, the invader was Anglo-Saxon in the 5th century. And in the 9th century, Vikings invaded the country. The first king of England was King Alfred, and he made England the strongest nation in Europe in the Middle Age. King Edward I conquered Scotland, and Edward II conquered Wales and Ireland. In 1509, Henry VIII took the throne, and his daughter Elizabeth I was the first Queen of England. The statue of Henry VIII is still on Trinity College in Cambridge, as if supervising the study of the students there. Henry's daughter Elizabeth I defeated the Spanish fleet and made the first colonies in America. We will guide you to have a peek at the towns in the UK where Harry Potter originated, as well as filming locations. The origin of Harry Potter is in Scotland. Scotland is in the north-east of England, and they have unique culture there. When it comes to Scotland, it is common for people to think of Scottish bagpipe, kilt, cashmere, and whiskey. It is a tradition for people in Scotland to wear kilt for formal occasions, and also play the Scottish bagpipe. Because of the freezing weather in Scotland, they produce high-class cashmere and also Scotch for people to keep warm. The author of Harry Potter started to write the story in a cafe in Scotland, and the Elephant House was the place she wrote Harry Potter. In 1989, J.K. Rowling saw a skinny wizard wearing glasses when she took the train from Manchester to London. It was how the character of Harry Potter started, and she never stopped thinking and developing the story in her head. In 1993, J.K. Rowling moved to Edinburgh with her newborn daughter. In order to save the utility fee, she worked in this cafe, and the Elephant House becomes the birthplace of Harry Potter. The scribbling on the wall of the toilet in the cafe is all from Harry Potter fans. They sign the names and also leave the appreciations to J.K. Rowling for taking them to the imaginative world. There are lots of ideas in Harry Potter to be seen in the toilet of this cafe. This toilet to Ministry of Magic. You have to speak Puzzlemouth to enter the Chamber of Secrets. Besides, the Mirror of Erased is a mirror which, according to Albus Dumbledore, shows the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. The name Erased is desire spelled backwards, as if reflected in a mirror. The happiest person in the world will look in the mirror and see a reflection of them, exactly as they were. Here in the cafe, they also serve special Scottish dishes, haggis, neeps, and tatis. Haggis is a pudding containing sheep's plug, such as heart, liver, and lungs, minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, salt, and with stock. It was traditionally encased in the animal's stomach, though now often in an artificial casing instead. Neeps are yellow turnip, and tatis are mashed potatoes. Haggis was first used in England, but the dish is now considered Scotland originated. They've been viewed as the national dish as Scottish poet Robert Burns' 1787 poem being titled Address to a Haggis. After knowing the origin of Harry Potter, let's have a look at the filming locations of Harry Potter in the UK. The shooting of the film mostly takes place in the northern part of Scotland and England. We can find platform 934 in King's Cross Station. It has become a famous tourist spot when Harry Potter became famous. Hogwarts Express is in fact the Jacobite steam train. It stops around the route to Malloch at the village of Glenfinnan, where lots of beautiful villages can be visited. The service runs from early May to late October, and train departs at 10:15 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. These are the scenes from the Philosopher's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets. Anwick Castle has been used as Hogwarts, and Anwick Castle, the second largest inhabited castle in England, used to be a home to Duke families over 700 years. The Gloucester Cathedral played the interior of Hogwarts. The glass windows inside the cathedral can be traced back to 3050, revealing medieval sports like golf and football was played during that period. Now, let's check if you can answer the following questions. Question 1. What areas does the UK include? Yes, it covers England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. Number 2. How do people usually greet with each other in the UK? People usually greet each other by saying, "How's the weather?" Question number 3. Where did J.K. Rowling wrote the first two novels of Harry Potter? J.K. Rowling wrote the first two novels of Harry Potter at the Elephant House in Scotland. Please match the filming place of Harry Potter. 934th platform was shot at King's Cross Station. The Hogwarts Express is the steam train in Jacobite. Both the exterior and interior of Hogwarts were filmed at different places. Did you get them correct? Good job. Thanks for joining us This online course is funded by the Ministry of Education.